Welcome to video 2 on the Traxxas TRX4M mods. In this episode we are going to install the Pro Scale Light Kit. The car does have two main lights in the bumper. They are quite bright. There are no tail lights, however, and also the main headlights do not work. So it would be nice to change that. When you order or buy the kit, beware that there are two part numbers because they differ for the Bronco or the Defender. So take care you get the correct one for your car. The parts that come with this kit is this pre-mounted set of front and rear lights with a connector. And then there's also two new rear lights, because the ones that you take out are the ones with the sticker on. And you also get 4 new screws. Those are longer than the ones that we are going to take out, because before mounting the new set, these are the parts, the headlight covers and the backlights and the 4 screws that will become spare parts now. The light kit will set you back some $25 or maybe $30 or euros. There are cheaper solutions. You could make your own light kit. Just buy some 3mm LEDs, and the fun thing is that the lights in the TRX4M are prepared with a holder to hold these 3mm LEDs. Of course you need to put a resistor in series not to blow up your LED. You can also get yourself a very El Cheapo light set with 4 pre-mounted LEDs and the wiring and a connector. Really quite cheap, but then you miss out on the very bright headlights, the braking lights and the warning lights and the rear lights when you reverse direction. That's what you don't get. The lights in the official kit, well, they are very nice. As we can see, these are the front lights. They have a very bright LED, and then this other LED for your smaller headlights, and then these are the LEDs. The 2 are for the orange warning lights, and the rear lights also have multiple LEDs, and the controller takes care of putting all these LEDs to work depending on if you are braking or reversing. That all goes automatic. Okay, let's have a look at the building instructions. The first thing that we need to do is disassemble a couple of parts, like these headlight containers. You have to take them out. And this is how it looks inside the car. There's a tiny screw. You need an hex 1.5mm screwdriver to take that part out. And the next instruction is to remove the tail light housing lenses. And that also is with the 1.5mm hex screw. And once you unscrewed it, the tail light comes out from the outside. So you have to pull it out, so to speak. And then the next phase is to install the headlights. Well, that is an easy job. There are 2 screws. These are the longest screws that come with the package. And the fun notice is that they are marked left and right, as we can see, but the fun is that the left one has to be mounted on the right side. Well, that maybe has to do with the fact that the cover is upside down. If you turn it, then the left is of course on the left. Yeah, seen from above, seen from the driver's seat, so to speak. This is how it looks when both headlights are done. Note that I routed the cables here on the sides. while there is an official tire wrap holder here in the middle, but I didn't like to run the cables here under the front screen. I like them on the sides better. That's up to you, of course. Okay, let's go to the rear lights. The step that we need to do first is from the outside mount the two rear light assemblies, and then the next step is to mount the LEDs on the inside. So first from the outside put these two in, and they again are neatly marked left and right. But to my surprise, this time the right is really on the right. So that is a fun notice. From the outside you put them in, and then the LED is mounted on top of them with the shorter two screws that come with the kit. So this time the right one is really on the right side. Well, actually we are finished with the assembly. The wiring can be made a bit tidy with the tire wraps that come with it. There is a clip mounted on the side of the car and also in the front, but that's the one that I did not use. I decided to put a little sticky tape over here, or maybe you can also put it over there to run that cable neatly on the side. Almost done. What is left is to take the connector and put it in the free slot on the receiver, and there is a little cutout that makes that it can be done only in one way, luckily. And then we are ready, and when you power on the receiver you have this little easy set button over here, and with continuous press and release you can change between 5 lighting modes even. They are described here in the folder that comes with the kit. So, well, make your choice before you put the cover back on. You cannot change this with the transmitter. It has to be changed here with this easy set button. So it's more or less a one-time operation. Well, this is it. Let's have a look.